You're on.
Oh! Okay, so welcome back to part whatever this is. We're now going to be discussing the nominations for Female Runner of the Year. Like all the categories, this was an absolute nightmare for us as a committee to sort out, and loads of names got discussed before we got down to a final 7. Again, the 6 per category went out the window. So this is Female Runner. The things that we were looking at was consistent performance, raising the bar, athletic achievements, sustained progress, attitude in adversity, and all those kind of factors. Our female division has been unbelievable. We're currently sitting in 2nd and 3rd in the Gym 3A's leagues, so we're definitely going to be picking up some sort of trophies along the way for that. Even though that's not what we're about, it's not our fault that we're that good. So again, this is alphabetical order. The first nominee for Female Runner of the Year is Abigail Evans. A belated round of applause there, but a very deserved one. Okay, so let's talk about Abby, which is something she loves to do herself, but tonight I'm going to talk for you. She ran 365 consecutive days for charity, which is absolutely amazing. It's crazy, it's stupid, it's a lot of things, but it was such a great turnout for her on the last day, which was fully deserved, and it's superb. Now I'm just going to run through some of her achievements since joining the club. In the La Linea 5K, she was the runner-up. La Linea de San Roque, she was the senior winner. She won the Danny Barton Mile for all females, regardless of age. She was the Spring 2019 Round the Rock runner-up. But on that day, she clocked 49 minutes 27, whereas in race 6 of this year, she clocked 43:13, which is an improvement of 6 minutes and 14 seconds. She then went on to go and win Top of the Rock, where she was the senior female winner as well. She has been knocking out a few half marathons in between, including the Jib half, the Sherry Marathon half, where she came in 4th. Malaga half, she did 1:44, which was a sub 1:45, of course, and she then kicked it on again at Seville with 1:40. It's just continual progress, and I think it's with Abby, it's a case of she's putting it in, so she's getting it back out. Her attitude to wanting to improve all of the time is there for us all to see and to be inspired by. So your first nominee for Female Runner of the Year is Abigail Evans. Okay, the second nominee for Female Runner of the Year is Emma Foy. Emma has been absolutely superb from start to finish with the club. She is constantly motivating people on the team. In fact, she doesn't shut up, let's be fair. She has been absolutely quality. She organised the 24-hour relay and kept that whole thing going, staying awake all night with Louise, making sure that everyone was alright, everyone was fed, and so on and so forth. And she also makes cake. But you know what? She's also a bloody good runner as well. And I'll tell you why. She's currently the senior female league leader. She's 3rd overall for all the women, having completed 6 out of 6 races. She notched up 3rd place in the Benalmádena half, absolutely pulling away from me up the hill, and I couldn't get anywhere near. And if you just have a look at her 2 Round the Rock times, she was 52 minutes in the season opener and then clocked 49, so sub 50 in race 6. And she was also 4th in the La Linea de San Roque 12K, which was another bugger of a hill. It's a great runner, great person, great for the club in every way. Your second nominee, Emma Foy. The third nominee is Laura Gerard. Laura is actually the #1 member of Carpe Diem Running Club. It's not even me. She was so fast that day when we came up with the idea of the club that she had the £30 paid before anybody else. So Laura, you think you don't win races? Well, you actually won that one. So well done to you. Laura, as we all know, has a daughter, Paisley. So when Laura can't run for childcare issues, you'll see her on the side of the road supporting the team. She came to Benalmádena again to support the team while carrying an injury. I think as a role model for new runners getting into this game, I've had quite a few runners come up to me and say, if Laura can do it, I can do it. She's someone I look up to. So she is definitely a great role model for people who are getting into it. And she's completed all 6 races in the league despite having a calf injury. She just somehow, some way got herself around that final race. And did I mention she's now a half marathoner as well, clocking up 2 hours 44 in the Malaga half just before Christmas. So your 3rd nominee for Female Runner of the Year, Laura Gerard. The 4th nominee for Female Runner of the Year is Monica Newbound. So I've wrote down in my notes here that Monica is the queen of Strava for Carpe Diem Running Club, and it's that consistency is why Monica has been nominated. If you want to know how to get better at running through just through consistent performance, sticking to plan, etc., then Monica is the person. She gives nothing less than 110%, and I know this because I know her from a professional level as well. And I think when you look at Round the Rock, and I love, as I said, using Round the Rock as a barometer of progress. The first time she ran that, she's now done it 4 times. It was 56.19. It then progressed to 56 on the button. It then went to 54.58 in the season opener. Before race 6, she clocked 52.35, which is an improvement of 4 minutes from where she started. She also went to the Malaga half marathon and her foot split open. She doesn't know when it happened. She just knows that when she finished in 2 hours 3, which is an amazing time for a first half marathon, she had a trainer full of blood, which just goes to show there's nothing that can stop Monica. So your 4th nominee is Monica Newbound. Get rid of that. Okay, so the 5th nominee for Female Runner of the Year is Nicola Bell. So let me just hit you up with some of these stats. Nicola started running with us at the back end of last year's league. In race 7, she was the senior female winner. She went to the Spring 10K. She was the senior female winner. Spring Round the Rock, senior female winner in 49.13. She came 3rd in the Sherry Promo 14K, most brutal race ever. 3rd in the La Linea 5K, 3rd in the Los Barrios 14K, 2nd La Linea San Roque 12K. And then she started going after bigger prizes. So her first ever half marathon was the Marbella half. She wanted to do 2 hours, with it being her first one. She did 1:54. She then kicked that one into touch by clocking 1:44 in Malaga, and then finished off her season by catching the biggest fish of all, the Sevilla Marathon, first ever marathon, 3 hours 44 minutes. What an astounding performance this season's been. Your number 5 candidate for Female Runner of the Year, Nicola Bell. Okay, the 6th candidate for Female Runner of the Year is Roseanne Hoskin. Okay, so Roseanne joined the club on the 10th of October 2019. The reason I know that is because it was my 40th birthday, and that's when she told me she was defecting from her previous running club to ourselves. For me, that was brilliant to hear. It was an absolute game changer for the club in terms of local participation. The amount of local runners that we now have can certainly be traced back to when Roseanne came across. So in terms of raising our profile locally, she's been absolutely superb. But it's not just about that with Roseanne, it's the attitude. If you name me a race, Roseanne has 100%, she's done it before. She's done every race in the book, 5k, 10k, half, marathon, London Marathon several times, and she's now an ultra marathoner. And doing this sort of thing at the age of 23 or whatever it is that she is absolutely fantastic. So a very, very worthy candidate for this award in everything that she does for the club, for the members of the club. I know she's very much admired by everyone. Your next candidate is Roseanne Hoskin. And the final candidate for Female Runner of the Year. So, like Cassandra, I asked her to send me a voice message pronouncing her surname, and she didn't because she's a stitch up. So from this point on, she'll just be called Tamara. Tamara joined the club pretty much back at the start. So basically the races that she's won has been the ones that she's been in. The ones that she hasn't won are the ones that she wasn't in. She's been absolutely superb and consistent right the way through. She won the Estepona 10, the La Linea 5. She won Round the Rock pre-season. She won the Curacao race in Manilva. She was the senior winner of 4 out of 5 league races. She did lose one, of course, on a photo finish, or did she? When she did Round the Rock, though, and this is what stands out as well, it's not just about turning up and winning, it's about realising that there's people behind you who are getting fitter and stronger and better, and raising the bar yourself. So when she won Round the Rock in 44.27, by the time race 6 came along, she clocked 42.40 to see off some impressive challengers who were coming behind her. So your final nominee for Female Runner of the Year, Tamara T. So that is all the nominees. There could have been many, many more in this category. I think everyone's been so superb. This has made this job really hard, and I'm glad it's not me voting for it, it's you guys. So we've got one more category to discuss, which is Male Run of the Year, and we'll be back shortly.